Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So we had quite a bit of volatility today. I warned you. We did see quite a bit of volatility. We saw just before Trump's speech at the Bitcoin conference started a little pump and a small breakout. And then during the speech, a dip into the orange support zone that we talked about before, and already a reaction to support. Now we need to talk about what's happening here now, because yeah, a lot happening, a lot of volatility. I told you it's going to be a busy day, and well, what didn't happen was a straight moon run. Okay, I did see. I mean, I have to say, I mean, it's crazy. I did read through a few posts on Twitter before Trump's speech, and I mean, people really suggested we are going to see a 30K. No, not 30K, a 30% upward move today because of the speech, minimally. Completely insane, right? And that typically tells us that we are getting into something that's called euphoria stage, which is ending the bull market. Euphoria, with euphoria, the bull market ends, always. Now, that doesn't mean euphoria lasts a day. No, it can last a few weeks, can even last a few months. But I just want to say it, right? We see those shallow pullbacks everywhere now. And we have seen, and I only want to focus on the shorter time frame here. We've seen 3 waves up, a 4th wave, and the 5th wave. We have a 5-wave move up from the 5th of July low. So I want to share with you the key levels, also the short-term bullish and short-term bearish scenarios. Scenario 1, which you could say is short-term bearish, is the yellow wave count. Okay, let's talk about the yellow count first. That's the conservative, careful scenario, and we just need to highlight that this is absolutely a possibility. In this scenario, we are dealing with a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. 5 waves up, textbook 5-wave move up, and this would be wave 5 of 1, and we're watching for an ABC pullback into the wave 2 support zone. That would be classical bullish scenarios, but short-term bearish, where there would be a great opportunity to accumulate in this area. And as long as we're holding 56,612, the focus is on higher prices. So this is the, let's say, let's call it the base case. And I'm not saying we have to test that yellow box, but I'm saying that I am bullish as long as the $56,612 level is holding. Yeah. So this is, all the other scenarios are related to this one. This is a scenario that is based on the idea that Bitcoin formed a 5-wave move up, and we typically need to expect a correction. All right, based on that scenario, based on the assumption that we have a 5-wave move up now. So this is, you could say, short-term bearish. Then the price might have topped in wave 1, and we might be in the process of working on wave 2. In this case, the price would work on an A wave now. We would get a B wave and a C wave, and nice and slowly, 1 week or so it could take, this wave 2. Now, is it as easy as that? Well, I'm not sure, maybe, but I told you in the previous video, until we break below the upper support region here, 64,720, yeah, I mean, this is not the scenario that's necessarily in control, because there is another support area that first need to break for us to believe that a deeper pullback is unfolding. I hope that makes sense. Because in an I call it an alternative scenario, but it's not like it's not like it's unlikely. It's the alternative. It is really, really likely, because it would be based on the idea that wave 2 was quite shallow. In this case, wave 1 topped here where I initially thought it topped, but this was already all of wave 2. And if this was all of wave 2, then we're already in a larger 3rd wave. But I can't tell you that this is definitely the case. Okay, because it would be an unusually shallow wave 2. Most other wave counts I've seen are also based on the idea we need to get another wave 2 pullback. But I can tell you, and that's only based on experience, that pullbacks in bullish markets in crypto, when the sentiment has changed to bullish, and here we come with, here we talk about euphoria stage, when those markets are turning bullish, especially crypto, especially after several months of correction, the pullbacks can be extremely shallow. So it is possible wave 2 bottomed. And then this is wave 1, and we're getting a wave 2 pullback here. And the question is as well, do we get a larger ABC structure deeper into the orange support region? Maybe. But for anybody who added limit orders to this support region, you're already positioned. It would be ideal to get this ABC structure, at least in the white count, okay, which is the directly bullish one. But even here, what happens if we now break out to the upside? We already touched the support region. Was it maybe another wave 2 that was shallow? I just have to mention that possibility. As always, it's the levels that matter, not so much the count, okay? This is already a 3-wave move down. Yeah, it would look best as an ABC structure deeper into the orange support region. But, what happens if we now break out to the upside? It might have been wave 2 already. So again, the levels matter. For me, it's still, as long as we're holding the 64,720 level in the short term, the focus can be on higher more directly. And the next upside resistances are 70,100 and then 72,000. And then the next major one will be 75,000 and 78,614. In the very short term, I'm already on the 30-minute chart. It would look best. It would look best as an ABC structure. But I highlighted to you earlier today, we had a 5-wave move pretty much completed. We've seen a pullback. That is a 3-wave pullback that always keeps the door open for higher. 3-wave pullbacks always do that. And there we go already. So if this is now going to break out, we are already in, I don't want to say we are already in the 3rd wave, but it might be that we're already in the 3rd wave, third of a 3rd wave behavior. And it would, first of all, require a break above the wave 1 high, then a break above 70,100, then a break above 72,000. And I can really only confirm that we're in the 3rd of a 3rd wave once we break above 75K. But yeah, it is what it is. We touch support. Pullbacks are shallow in this environment. I can't say it more clearly. So we'll see if we break out. Obviously, it is really important that the price breaks above the 72K level. Not sure what's going on with here. These previous highs to really finally break out of the range. So it's, again, very much volatility. The market is bullish. I told you in the previous video, we're either, bullish or bullish. That means either a dip into the yellow support region, then a rally, or a dip into the orange support region, then a rally. Yeah, we'll see. Lots of emotions in the market. So I'm gonna focus on that. I'm updating as long as I can on Discord. As a gold member, you get all the updates. In the short term, I already posted here that we could already have started the 3rd of a 3rd wave. Again, that can't be predicted. You can only manage that with tactics. And the best way to manage that is to not get too small with your position in a bullish market. Very important. Yeah, it is. I always say that. Have a core position, but also don't get too small when you're trading in the short term. Don't get too small with your position. The market is too volatile for very tight stops, in my opinion. Yeah, it's interesting. So lots of action in the market. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.